Hello, I'm Justin Stricker from Concho Valley Turning Point. I've been a resident here since January 6, 2023. And with that being said, I just want to take you back a little bit. Been a drug user and alcoholic for many years. You know, I've self-destructive, full of shame, hurt, and there was a point in my life where I just gave up everything just to use and continue to have my mind altered by substances. And I've been to prison, I've been to jails, did the whole 9 yards in trying to make my life just a little bit more chaotic than it's supposed to be. In August of 2022, I was arrested on a parole violation. The funny thing is that I got off on parole in 2020, and with COVID going on and everything, I was never really informed of being released off of parole. And the reason I say that is because I think it was a God thing that I was put inside the county jail for 2 weeks to kind of just sit back and reflect on the chaoticness that I have in life, the destruction I was doing, hurting my family, hurting my kids, pushing everybody away just for something that wouldn't last forever, just using drugs and drinking alcohol. With that being said, it's 2 weeks of just sitting there knowing that you're not on parole. A parole officer comes up and says, you're not on parole, we're going to go ahead and release you. And at that moment, I knew that my life had to change. I was just running amok, not caring, gallivanting, continuing to just stay above water just to be high. The ride home with one of my friends, she asked me what I want to do in life, and I told her I was tired of using. I was tired of living in that hole. So I decided to go to rehab. And I went to a rehab up in North Texas, and it didn't work out. I was there for about 3 weeks, and it was more drugs and alcohol. And I was just continuing to use there. So I came back home, and she asked me once again, what do I want to do? In the 2 days' time, ADAC called and asked if I still wanted to go, which was another God's way of pulling me back to be right again. So I took the opportunity and I came here to Angelo to go to ADAC, to GRC. I did my time there, I got all the tools and great counselors, and then I was offered the opportunity to come to Concho Valley Turning Point, which was where I reside now. It's been a long, hard process, but each and every day it just gets easier and easier. I've got a great job now. I got a great community that I live in. The environment's it's amazing. It's a blessing to have other brothers that been through the same thing pretty much, and you can kind of sit there and talk about our past, but not glorify it, not boast about it, but actually have in common how God's brought us out of that darkness into the light. The board members here, the people that work here are amazing. All the volunteers that volunteer their time for the classes, it's amazing that they take time out of their day to come share with us, and they probably learn as much as we do from them as they do from us. As much as I can say I've had a chaotic life, this whole new life-changing experience coming here to Turning Point has been a blessing for me. It really has. I'm just very thankful and grateful. Each and every day I try to thrive to do something better for either another brother or for myself. I'm back in my family's life. Like I said, I've got a great job. I got great brothers here. The interns that work here are amazing. They'll stop on a dime to help you out in any which way possible. Miss Maria, she's an amazing angel. She really works with you on things that you need done. In the next maybe the next year or so, I want to start, work with them to try to possibly get into my own place, to give someone else the opportunity to take advantage of Turning Point, because it's a very, very, very great blessing. And that's pretty much all I gotta say.